Morgan Freeman, that you illuminate your presence, that you infuse the characters you play with a real life three-dimensional aura. You become the character becomes you. And so begins a process that captivates your audience. Even the likes of Spencer Tracy, Laurence Olivier, Marlon Brando, and Canada Lee would applaud your process were they still with us. In my humble opinion, sir, you are indeed a prince in the profession you have chosen. We thank you, Mr. Freeman, for raising the level of excellence yet another notch. Welcome aboard, Morgan Freeman. May your journey be long and your characters continue to multiply. Congratulations.
Please welcome three-time Golden Globe winner, Helen Mirren.
Well, I'm really sorry, but after Sydney, I'm going to lower the tone somewhat. Because I've had a couple of glasses of wine, and this may not seem like the appropriate time to bring this up, but I do have a bone to pick with Morgan Freeman. He's made over 50 films, and I've only been in one of them, Red. I mean, I was complaining about this to Sydney just now, and he said, Helen, join the club, at least you're in one of the films. I mean, there was no reason Miss Daisy couldn't have been English. All you would have had to do was drive on the wrong side of the road. Well, I mean, of course, in England, we think of it as the right side of the road. Well, it's not actually on the right side of the road. It's on the left side of the road, you know, because left is right. Glad I cleared that up. Really, Morgan, just one movie with you? For God's sake. I mean, I could have been a penguin. So let's have the pleasure of watching Mr. Freeman at work in many of the movies which I'm not in.
Well, come on in. Don't just stand there. We rise, we fall, we meet our fate together.
All the respect. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. But you little respect.
In his long and inspired career, his quest for the truth has illuminated the human spirit in us all.
Morning, Miss Daisy.
Did you have the air condition checked? I told you to have the air condition checked.
Yes, I got the air condition checked. I don't know what for. You don't never allow me to turn it on.
Who's your new girl?
What?
People die every day, Frankie. If she dies today, you know what her last thought will be? I think I did all right.
Welcome to Shawshank.
You feel you've been rehabilitated? There's not a day goes by I don't feel real good. I look back on the way I was, a young, stupid kid. I want to talk to him. I want to try to talk some sense to him. Tell him the way things are. But I can't.
You hollering, ordering everybody around like you the master himself. You ain't nothing but the white man's dog.
What are you? So full of hate you just want to go out and fight everybody. Because you've been whipped and chased by hounds. Well, that might not be living, but it sure as hell ain't dying.
I ought to blow your brains out right now. I take the bread. You try going into business for yourself, you'll be one dead hole.
Oh, no, my face, please.
There are 7 deadly sins, Captain. Gluttony, greed, sloth, wrath, pride, lust, and envy.
Stay away from me now. Don't come in here. Whatever you hear, stay away. John Doe has the upper hand.
So you still have that Spencer rifle, huh?
And I can still knock your eye out of a bird flying, too. So what these fellas do?
Cut up a woman.
Guess they got it coming.
What happened? Well, ain't you gonna shoot?
Well,
The characters we've grown to love.
Perhaps you should read the instructions first.
who are you?
I'm God.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
The voice that is so familiar.
This is a story about love. Like most love stories, it begins with an act of utter foolishness.
Belong to a man of unique abilities.
I love to take a bath in a casket. A casket I raise. I love to take a bath in a casket.
He's lifted our spirits.
This is living. I hate your rotten guts.
And opened our hearts.
Forgiveness liberates the soul. That is why it is such a powerful weapon.
Because in a lifetime of achievements, at the very heart of who he is, Morgan Freeman is a true artist.
I should take that as a compliment.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Morgan Freeman.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you, Helen. I can't really tell you how it feels to be up here being touted by a woman I love so much. No offense, Taylor. You know I love you. Working with you on Red was great fun, really great fun. But I learned one thing. Watching you handle a gun makes me know I never want to piss you off. And Sydney, Mr. Poitier, being up here receiving this award, this tribute that you yourself received. Getting it from you makes it clear to me that though they call this the Cecil B. DeMille Award, in my house, it would also be known as the Sidney Poitier Award. Now, I'm going to try and get all this said in a very short time. In my movie career, I got to save the world, solve some crimes, commit some crimes, drive Miss Daisy, be Nelson Mandela, play the President of the United States, and even God. Looking at all those clips from all those films that I made over all those years, I'm struck by two things. I got to play with people that I really, really admire